Hi cuties, how are you all? Hope so you're doing good. Okay, in this class we are going to learn some grammar part. Shall we? This comes in your book page number 73, 74 and 75. You can take your book and you can keep your book open. Let us know the usage of articles. Are you ready? Shall we go into the lesson? Okay, now in this picture, what can you see? What is that? Yes, this is a ball. You're playing there, isn't it? So what is this? This is a ball. We are telling. Yeah. So knowing or unknowing, we are telling the sentence correctly as this is a ball. Right? What can you see here? What is this? This is an ink bottle. Right? What is this? This is an ink bottle. This is a ink bottle. We'll see that later. What is this? This is an ink bottle. What is this? What is this? What picture can you see there? You can see a very hot sun. The sun is hot. The sun is hot. Next one. What is this? It is shaking his head all around. This is an owl. An owl. This is an owl. So, dear students, here you might have used some letters in the filling the blanks. What are they? They are A and the. The sun is hot. This is a ball. There is an ink bottle. So particularly this A and the are known as articles. So these words A and the are known as articles. Knowingly or unknowingly, we are using it right in some places, but in some places we are making some mistakes. So now in this class, after listening this class, I think you all will be very clear where to use A, where to use and where to use the. Shall we start learning that? Yeah. Here, correctly, properly, in which place we have to use A and which place we have to use and where to use the. Idukku sila conditions irukku. Look over there. What's written over there? We use and before the words that begin with the sounds of A, E, I, O and U. These are the conditions. What is the condition? We use and before the words that begin with the sounds of A, E, I, O and U. What are these A, E, I, O and U? These letters are called as vowel sound. We are telling that vowel letters. We are telling as vowel sounds of A, E, I, O and U. You shouldn't make a mistake. So A, E, I, O and U letters you shouldn't think about. You should think that it is the sounds, vowel sounds. Okay. So this "and" is used before the words that begin with the sounds of A, E, I, O and U. You understand this clearly? Okay, we'll practice with some examples, then you'll get an idea. Here, what can you see in this picture? A blinking apple. That is apple. You think there is a word apple. So what articles you should use before that? As I told you, the words that are beginning with the sounds of A, E, I, O and U, you should use the article an. So what can you write there? An apple. Got it? This is an apple. Right? You understand this one? Beautiful umbrella. So before this word umbrella, what article you should use? Think over. We should use the article and before the words that begins with the sounds of A, E, I, O and U. Here the word umbrella begins with the sounds of umbrella. So an umbrella. An umbrella. Here there is beautiful fruit for you. What is the name of the fruit? Orange. See the spelling for that word orange. O-R-A-N-G. See the sound of the first letter O. So, as I told in the condition, you should use the article an before the words which begins with the sounds of A, E, I, O and U. So here, which article you should use? An. So I can tell that an orange. This is an orange. Got it right? Coming to the next example. What can you see there? So immediately when you see, you may tell us watch. But I am mentioning here it is hour, for hours. 1 hour, 2 hour, appadi solrare for hour. So you see the spelling of the first letter of that word hour. Even the spelling is H, but the sound is A. So regarding the sound, you have to use their an. You have to use their an. You shouldn't use A. A, E, I, O and U. In the letters start பண்ற வேர்ட்ஸ்க்கு முன்னாடி தான் an யூஸ் பண்ணனும்னு சொல்லல. அந்த sounds முன்னாடி. So listen here carefully. Though the spelling is H-O-U-R, நம்ம என்ன செய்யணும்? The sound of the letter H here is A. So we are using an. And her. You shouldn't say a her. Is it clear for you? So where you should use an? You should use an before the words that begins with the sounds of the letters A, E, I, O and U. Right? I think you might have understood that. Okay. Next. Coming to the usage of the article A. In which place or where we should use the article A? See there, we use A when the word begin with any other sound except this A, E, I, O and U. அது தவிர மற்ற வேற soundsல தொடங்கக்கூடிய wordsக்கு முன்னாடி you should use A. Is it clear for you? Come, we have to see some examples, then you may be very clear about it. What is that given in that picture? Car. See the spelling, see the sound, C-A-R, car. Is that comes under A-E-I-O-U? No. So, immediately you can use the article A. A car. This is a car, right? What is it? உங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் பிடிச்சமான ஒரு பொருள். What is this? This is a bat. Cricket bat. So here you see the spelling of that word bat. B-A-T. See the sound of the first letter of the word bat. So obviously it is clear that you should use the article A. Is it very easy for you? I think. Okay, now here, what is it? It is a good plaything for you. This is a ball. See the spelling? It's the word ball, B-A-L-L, ball. So the sound of the first letter, B, so ball. So obviously it is understood. You should use the article A before the word ball. Is it clear for you? Here, this is a difficult word. Most of the elders have doubt whether you should use an or a before the word university. Most of the elders may confused in this because this word starts with the spelling U. University, see, U-N-I-V-E-R-S-I-T-Y. So, but the article used there is, it's not an, it is a. Here the sound of U, it doesn't take U, university. Okay? So this is a university, it's not an university. As I told you before, here you might ask me a question. Why we use an for her and a for university? Did you think about that? Why we are using an for her and her? We are telling us and her. And why we are using a for university? Even though the spelling is U-N-I-V-E-R-S-I-T-Y, even though the spelling starts with U, then why we are using a before the word university? And even though the spelling her, H-U-R, her, sounds like H letter, then why we are using an? Can you make out the difference? Yes. This is because her sounds like ox. So that is ox. Ox. So we are using an. And orange in the beginning. So we use an. So an orange and her. You understand? Orange, her. See the sound? Even though the spelling is H, the sound is like her. Orange, her. That is the only reason why we use an before her. Is it clear for you? Similarly, the word university, even though the word starts with the letter U, it has the same sound as yellow or university. You don't say university, U. So you tell the word yellow, So that is the sound, it's not U. That's why we are using a before university. Is it clear for you? In future, you shouldn't make any mistake in using that articles. Now, shall we check ourselves whether we understood the usage of a and an? So, until now, you learned the usage of the articles a and an. Now, I am going to give you a small test to know that whether you have understood the usage of a and an. So tell me, give me the answer. What can you see there? Dash book. You can see a book there. Dash book. Will it be an book or a book? See the word. See the sound of the first letter of the word. The word is book. What article you should use? A or an? B-O-O-K. The word starts with B. So obviously it is understood. You should use article A. Yes, you're right. The A is running and coming and sitting in that place. A. What can you see there? You can see ant. A ant or an ant. So, either use பண்ணனும் அப்படினு நினைக்கும்போது we have to see the word ant. எந்த wordன்னு பார்க்கணும் first. So that word ant starts with the spelling a ant. A, E, I, O, U. In the sounds list start பண்ண words-க்கு முன்னாடி what article you should use? You should use an. So what you should use here? Tell me the answer. An, and. Yes, you're right. Clap hands for yourself. Now you can see rolling chair. So in the chair, what article you should use before this word chair? A use பண்ணணுமா and use பண்ணணுமா? So see the word chair. See the spelling. It starts with C, chair. So obviously it is understood that article is A. Yes, you're right. A chair. How many of you told an chair? Okay, leave it. What is this, ma? What is given there? It is egg. A egg or an egg. So see the word first. The word is egg. See the spelling. EGG. So as I told you in the condition, the sounds A, E, I, O, U. In the sounds words begin, you should use the article an. Yes, you're right. Shall we check our answer? Yes, the an is running behind of the egg and it is landing over there. An egg. Yes, you're right. Clap hands for yourself. Yes, what is this? This is a pot. Not answer solidana. How many of you listened that? Okay. What is this? Pot. Pot. The word pot. So which article you should use there? A or an? By saying the word, by saying the first letter, by saying the sound of the first letter, which article you should use? Shall we check? What is that? A pot. How many of you told right? Clap hands for yourself. Fine. Coming to the next picture, this is an inn. In a small hotel mother in. You just see the spelling and just see the sound of the spelling. I-N-N. So which article you should use? Whether A or an? Yes, it is obviously understood. An, in, in. You're right. What is this, ma? All of you will answer this. Any article you should use before that word? Flag. F-L-A-G. See the spelling? And the spelling part only immediately you can use that article because they won't make much more confusion in your primary level. So by seeing the spelling and the word, you can immediately use the article A or an. That is a flag. Yes, you're right. Fine. Here there is a difficult word for you. The word unicorn. See the spelling? U-N-I-C-O-R-N. See the sound. That is U. You don't say you. Say you. So what you have to use there? It is understood that you have to use a unicorn. Is it clear for you? So I think you very well understood about the usage of the article A and an. So when the words sounds with A, E, I, O and U, you have to use the article an. For other sounds, you have to use the article A. Now coming to the third article, the usage of the. So in the article the, where or which place we have to use? We have to use this article the for particular thing and unique thing. You understand? For particular things and for the unique things, we use the article the. The article the is used when we talk of a particular thing. Particular thing, if you tell anything like that, we have to use the article the. So the article the is also used before the names of unique things. I told you before itself, the article the is used before the particular things and unique things. What are the unique things? Like mountains, rivers, lakes, seas, oceans, famous books and directions. These are the some particular things, unique things that we are telling. So before all these things, we have to use the article the. Now come, let's see some examples. Here what picture can you see the? It's mountain. So it is a mountain or an mountain. I told you before, for the particular things and unique things, we have to use the article the mountains, the rivers, the lakes, the waterfalls, the seas and the oceans, the Pacific Ocean, the Arabian Sea, and for the famous books like the Tirukural, the Bharatiyar books, Kavidigal, like that. And for islands, some of the islands we use the article the, and for the directions, the north side, the south side, we don't say that a south side and south side. For the directions we use the article the. So is it very clear for you? That is, for the particular thing and for the unique things we have to use the articles the. Okay, if you use some more examples, I think you might be very clear about that usage of the articles. And some exercises given for you in your book in the page number 75. You can take your book. Now try to fill in the blanks with the correct article. What are the things given over there? Dash earth goes around dash sun. Think over. Dash earth goes around dash sun. What will be the first article? Yes, the earth goes around the sun, because both are a particular and unique things. So the article used there is the earth goes around the sun. Right. Coming to the next sentence. I bought dash pair of shoes. I bought dash pair of shoes. Check your answers. Yes, you're right. I bought a pair of shoes. So you see the word pair, P-A-I-R. See the sound of the letter P. The sound is P. It doesn't come under A-E-I-O and U. So the article used there is a. You're right. Now tell me the answer for the third question, that is, I am dash university student. I am dash university student. Which article you should use there? Even though the spelling starts like Q, but the sound of U is A. So we are using A. I am a university student. Right. Coming to the next one. Kiran sails in dash Indian Ocean. See, I told you for the oceans, rivers and lakes, which article should be used? The article used there is the. Yes, you got it right. Kiran sails in the Indian Ocean. Next one. Dash camel is the ship of dash desert. Try to write the article there. Dash camel is the ship of dash desert. So the word camel, say the word camel and see the word desert. Which article you should use there? The camel is the ship of the desert. Good. Coming to the next one. Dash Jungle Book has won many awards. Here the word Jungle Books. So it is understood before the famous books. Which article we are using? The Jungle Book has won many awards. So how many of you told right? Clap hands for yourself. Next one. Harichandra was dash honest king. Here, which article you should use? You are telling about particular king. So the article used there is the Harichandra was the honest king. Coming to the last one. I met dash boy in the street. We see before the word boy you should use the article ye, an or the. You think about it. See the word boy And which article you should use? You should use the article A. Yes, you're right. She returned after dash her. Her. What is the article you should use before her? And. Yes, you're right. She returned after and her. You're right. I read the amazing story yesterday. Amazing story books. So which article you use there? I read. See the word amazing. So the word starts with the letter A. So the article used there is I read an amazing story yesterday. I read an amazing story yesterday. So dear children, I think you all might have understood the usage of the articles a, an and the. So where we should use the article a? The article a is used before the other sounds of like b, g, like that. But an is used before the words that starts with the sounds of a, e, I, o and u. So apart from this a, e, I, o and u, for all other sounds we are using the articles a. Only for the words starting with a, e, I, o and u, that is the sounds, not only the letter, the sounds, we are using the articles and. The article the is used for the particular and unique things. The article the is used before the particular things and unique things. Did you all enjoy my class? Yes, children. Thank you all for listening my class. Thank you all. See you soon.